there are times when, as generic as it is, I do feel like I was born too late. Sometimes I feel like I was born in one generation, the one that I also partially grew up in, but then was also partially raised in a newer generation that I don't recognize. The biggest problem that I have with the swapping between generations is not the fact that it's new, because that makes sense, people get older and that makes place for younger people. So I want to clarify, I do not have any problems whatsoever with newer generations swapping out old ones. I have a problem with Gen Z specifically. And that problem mainly relates to clouds. Now, obviously, for some people, being famous has always been a desire. For some people, it's just something that they crave no matter what kind of person they are. However, with the most recent generation, I'm talking about Gen Z, of course. However, with Gen Z, that has changed. And this is a topic that I am very much up for debate for. So if you think there's something that I said that you don't agree with, go down into the comments, let's have a discussion. Some people simply crave fame. It's just how some people are born. Some people crave money. Some people crave knowledge. Some people crave skill. Some people crave attention and or fame. Those are just a few examples of people's desires that they have in life. And it's something that everyone has. It's completely natural. However, with Gen Z, I feel like the balance between those desires has kind of shifted. It feels like most people in Gen Z seem to think that clouds is like everything. I'm gonna use YouTube as an example here, but you can apply this to other websites and other aspects of life as well. I want you to go to your front page of YouTube right now. Don't go to any channel, just go to YouTube and look at your front page. What do you see on it? Maybe you see your favorite Minecraft YouTuber on there. Maybe you see a clips compilation of your favorite movie. Maybe you see atrocious meme compilations. The front page of YouTube always has something up its sleeve. Now, I know that for YouTube, its algorithm also plays a big role. But if you compare YouTube's front page today to YouTube's front page of, let's say, 2015, you'll notice a massive difference. And this isn't only the case for YouTube, for other platforms as well. And I get that that's completely logical because, it evolves with time. However, it really seems to me that these days, too many people would literally give a limb just for the tiny little bit of clout. Just that tiny little bit. The few thousand subscribers that they might get at most. They would literally cut both their legs off just to achieve that. And as I've said before, there have always been people who crave fame and attention. But with this generation, it has gotten significantly worse. Now, if that fame was put to good use, I wouldn't really have much of a problem with it. Sadly, that's also not the case. Throughout my life, I have known multiple people that themselves have tried to achieve at least a little bit of fame on the internet, whether it was a couple of years ago or a couple of weeks ago. And to jump right into the boat here, for a lot of people, fame changes them, and not in one of the best ways. Of course, there's many people out there that got incredibly famous off of the internet and used it to the best of their abilities. People like, Corey Kenshin, Mr. Beast, name whoever you want. People like them got incredibly famous online and used that fame as well as they possibly could have and became extremely well-respected people because of it. Sadly, this is not the case for everyone. These days, I see more and more channels pop up that don't really have a reason to blow up. They don't really have anything special that they offer. All they really do is they study this YouTube algorithm, this encrypted book, try to decipher it as well as possible, and then follow it step by the tiniest of steps to try and squeeze as much fame and as much attention as out of it as they possibly can. And if that's what makes them happy in life, okay, good for them, no problem there. But as I already said, it changes them individually. People actually get corrupted because of this fame, this clout that they're getting. Some people, as soon as they get even the tiniest bit of this kind of fame, it completely inflates their ego. It completely corrupts them. And that bothers me, to be completely honest. It bothers me because it does show people's true colors and their true intentions. That some people, and sadly recently it's been becoming more and more, that some of the people who are trying their hardest to get recognition online just do it for the attention. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about entertaining the viewer, putting a smile on someone's face, I don't know, maybe achieving a specific goal that they have in mind. For some people, all they want out here is fame. Fame, recognition, and attention. And the fact that the past few years, that number of people has been only increasing is scary. It's scary because if that number does not stop growing, I fear what the future of the internet is going to hold for us. I fear what the internet will actually turn into. Because in my eyes, the internet is the ultimate free playground. It is the true free country. You can do whatever you want on the internet. You can make videos, write blogs, texts, whatever you want. You can pick what the most fun thing is for you to do and then share it with other people online. But you shouldn't share it for the attention. You shouldn't follow algorithms just to appeal to other people more. For some people it makes sense because it's already their full-time job and they have to make money. But if that's not the case, you really don't need this attention. Fame does not make you a better person. Fame does not make you cooler than you were before. It does not put you higher on the food chain or anything like that. And if you do have fame on the internet, no matter how much it is, and you're not doing anything with it other than inflating your own ego, then, well, you're just a giant douchebag. No matter what kind of attention you receive online, no matter if it's your friend circle of 5 people reacting to your Instagram post, or if it's 100,000 people commenting on your most recent YouTube video, no matter how big or small that scale of attention that you're receiving is, use it as best as you can. Don't let it corrupt you, and don't be a douchebag.